Few times in Misano previously in his Grand Prix career, but I think of all of his 10 previous podiums here, that was probably the most stressful, the hardest one for you, Marc. Congratulations, 1,043 days before Aragon last weekend before you've won, and now you've won twice in the space of 7 days, but you had to really work hard for that one.
Yeah, this one totally unexpected, and especially because starting on 9th place, I mean, we thought that drops was impossible to fight with the top guys. But yeah, we knew that our second part of the race was super strong, and in fact, for me the most important thing, okay, one point is lead the race, but the other point is open a gap to the world champion and to Pecco, that is super fast here. And I was able to ride in a very good way, very fast, and yeah, defend in the first part of that second part of the race, and then attack on the second part, on the last laps, and yeah, super happy. And but today, I want to say thanks to Fausto, because I think he dropped some water from the sky, and yeah, that victory is for all Gresini family.
Amazing words, Marc. We know you've got so many strong points, but one of your strongest points in your career has been able to judge perfectly the time to come in flag to flags or to stay out. It was not an easy decision today. You saw Jorge Martin come into pit lane, so did you think about it, or were you thinking nowhere near enough rain and now is my chance, nothing to lose, let's go for it?
If I think to go in on the box?
Yes.
No. No.
I didn't think you did.
No. I mean, of course, in one point, if was one more lap raining like this, then I say, okay, maybe time to go in. But especially when I see that nobody go in and only one rider, you need to stay out. And this is what I did. And yeah, I control in a good way, but then on the next lap is when I attack. I give everything, and yeah, I saw that some riders crashed because it was super wet on turn 1 too, but we managed well.
Marc, this has been coming your toes in Austria. You felt great on the bike. The speed was clearly there. We saw that in Aragon last weekend. You backed it up this weekend in Misano. 53 points now is the gap in the championship. With how strong you look right now, you're feeling on the bike. This championship is still on, isn't it?
You never know. I mean, especially when you out of Europe, in Asia, there you know how are the conditions sometimes. But the thing is that I continue with my mentality. If we want to fight for the championship, we cannot start 9th on the grid. We cannot do the mistakes I did in qualifying practice. We need to keep going, keep improving, and this is what I will try to do in 2 weeks here.
And just finally, Marc, of course, this is the home race of the Gresini team. Yes. They gave you this opportunity in 2024. You've got the special Fausto tribute livery. We saw his son, Luca, on the podium with you. I mean, what a special moment for you and the team here today. Yeah,
it's the best way to say thanks to Gresini family, especially Nadia, Carlo, Michele, all the staff, and yeah, you know, I believe and I hope that they will enjoy this victory a lot, and especially I want to dedicate to the team.
Awesome ride again, Marc. Congratulations, back-to-back wins for the first time in 3 years. Well done.
Thank you.
Pecco, 2 second places here in your home Grand Prix Misano. It was always going to be a tough weekend after what happened in Aragon last weekend. And that was a very tough race mentally and physically for you. Mentally, of course, with the rain falling. Do you pull into pits and change bikes? Do you stay out there? You obviously decided to stay out there physically as well, suffering from the crash last weekend. So when all's said and done, you have to be happy with those 2 second places.
Yeah, for what happened, yes, because Jorge didn't take points or 1 point, so was just 1 point. So surely for the championship is better like this, but I wanted to try to win the race. But as soon without the rain, I had a good probability to win, because my pace was fantastic and Jorge behind was difficult for sure, surely to overtake me like it was for me yesterday. But as soon as it started to rain, I saw him entering the box, and in my mind changed everything. I said, okay, I don't have to crash because he will take it 0 point. And then Marc arrived because he was the bravest one, surely in terms of pushing with the rain. And as soon as he overtook me, I tried to overtook him back, but I didn't have the chance. And when I decided to finish second, 4 or 5 laps to go, I lost a bit the concentration on being super fast on track, and I started to think more on the pain, and it was a disaster because Was like in a moment all the painkiller effect finished. So it was like this morning that I was riding without, and was a disaster. But the luck is that in 2 weeks I have another chance, and I will be 100% sure that I will be 100% fit. So we try again.
You'll try again in 2 weeks. Pecco Bagnaia just told us, as you have a lot of local knowledge about this part of the world, Bagnaia said he didn't really think about coming in because when it rains really hard here in Misano, you get a special smell almost that comes from the surface. Is that the same that you got as well? I guess that's why you were like, I'm not coming in.
The one that we had Thursday. Thursday was raining here in the paddock, and the smell was heavy, no? So it's something that I know well, and was not smelling like this. So I was quite scared because I saw Morbidelli crash, and when he crashed, I slowed down more, and I saw that the guys behind were arriving, but I didn't want to take any risk, and even more when Jorge entered in the pit.
And obviously in terms of the championship, very important. You're only 6 points behind now. But Marc Marquez has got some momentum. He's looking super strong at the moment. He's only 53 points behind. I mean, do you have to start looking at Marc as a possible threat for the championship?
You never know. Look at my situation. I was 26 points behind yesterday, and I am 7 now. So everything can change quickly, and it's the same for Marc, it's the same for Enea. Marc, we know the potential, and it looks that he found again what he was having in the first part of the championship. So never put out Marc from the title contenders, never put out Enea from the title contenders, and nothing. We will try to do always what we did today.
And just finally, of course, we do come back here in Emilia-Romagna in 2 weeks' time. You'll hopefully be closer to full fitness, if not fully fit. Looking forward to revenge and winning again once again in front of your home crowd.
Yeah, because it's 2 seasons in a row, 2 races in a row that I'm not winning here. So I want it. The fans needing it, and I want to give a good reward to them, because it's fantastic what they do, and every time I'm in the starting grid and the speakers say my name and all the circuit screaming makes me very emotional. So
yeah, it makes you emotional. Yeah.
So I want to give to them something bigger than a second place.
Jorge, sometimes you roll the dice and it doesn't quite work out. We saw the pit stop. Just talk to us what was going through your head.
Yeah, for sure.
Time.
Rolling the dice maybe sometimes is not the best choice when you are battling for a championship. So next time I won't do it. I will stick to Pecco decision and do the same.
Despite that, obviously the pace throughout the race looked pretty decent, but of course you had other riders a lap ahead in front of you. Did that limit what you could show?
Yeah, I don't know exactly if I could overtake or not. I thought that I couldn't, so I was just behind, waiting, and just trying to get that point that I could, and yeah, this is always. I mean, at least I could get one more point. Sorry.
And that point could mean all the difference if this championship closens up. And
for sure, everything we can achieve is good. I think we could have made a lot of more points today, but the important thing is to always try our best.
Of course, with Pecco closer, now Marc winning 2 in a row, do you think that Marc is also in the championship fight now?
I mean, whatever. I mean, all the riders are strong, so we will see during the season, but I will focus on myself.